it is a much improving situation out here. You can look over my shoulder and you'll be able to see from the chopper shots as well, there is not nearly as much smoke coming from this scene as there has been for the better part of 5.5 hours. This was an event that happened around noon today. Fire and explosions in these massive tanks, and then as they were trying to put the fire out, they were then had the task of containing any of that biofuel that was spilling out. So where are we? We are in the Stewart area in Martin County. If you live up here, we're not far from the Walmart off US 1 on Dominica. We are between US 1 and Commerce. And this has been an evacuation zone since about 12 o'clock today. But again, the situation improving drastically. I want to bring in our colleague Jamel Lene, who has been out here since about 12:30. So right after it all happened, you heard some of the explosions.
Well, Kelly, we heard some of the explosions. We were actually trying to tape video. We were trying to get some video back to the station. And right as we were taping, bam. And that's when fire crews said, you guys have got to go. You have got to get out of here. And so, again, this is not only have been affecting the people who live around this area, but it's also been affecting a lot of business owners. Again, as you heard, the sheriff said that they sent out that reverse 911 call in the area. Business owners, they started to evacuate. Again, like we talked about, this happened around noon this afternoon. Firefighters say that this started with 4 10,000 biodiesel fuel tanks that started on the Wiesel property. And again, this fire has been rolling and burning ever since then. Now, like you heard Kelly say, they thought they had this fire under control, but then that fire, it ended up catching on to another property, and then a methanol tank. It ended up getting into a methanol tank, and it just kind of blew the lid off. So again, they've been pushing us back, letting us come forward, pushing us back, letting us move forward, but it's been a very dangerous situation for these firefighters all day. Absolutely. Again, these business owners, they're just as worried. One woman says she has a business right across the street from this tank. She just signed her lease a year ago today, and so she was very surprised when she heard what happened. Here's what she had to say.
I heard a loud boom, and not even 2 minutes later, I looked outside and there was fire coming from one of the tanks.
So again, you heard what she said, a loud boom. So business owners around here obviously very shaken up. They're very upset because they don't know when they're going to get back into their business, if they're going to be losing pay, and what are they going to do about their workers, what are they going to tell their workers. So right now they feel like they're losing business at this point. Again, we are learning that there are 5 state fire marshals out here investigating the scene, but again, we don't know the cause at this time.
This is already a good sign. We've seen 3 FP&L trucks go by, so they had to cut power earlier today. Looks like they're going to try to get it restored right now. Jamel, thank you very much. We want to go up high above and get a view from above because it is an improving situation. Tanya Rogers is in Chopper 5. Tanya?